I forgot how to code in gaming. So you may be wondering how I got into this situation. It's a simple answer. I was making a game. But before we go on, I'd like to take a minute to talk about a game. Doom. The one from 1993. That one. In Doom there were cheat codes like IDDD, IDFA, IDKFA, etc. But one that stood out the most was IDSPISPOPD. SPISPOPD stood for Smashing Pumpkins into Small Piles of Putrid Debris. It was actually an email that it got sent to them and made a joke about, and I decided to make a game about smashing pumpkins. So let's go into the development process. So first, I made a new project, as per usual, configuring the settings and doing the other stuff, Then I made an init room. These rooms are what the game started on, and the room size is what the room's initial resolution will be. Then I made a 1024 by 1024 room, gave it a purple background, hastily made a player and solid sprite, gave them a collision mask, and then I made a collision system for the player, that's some controls, made the camera follow the player, and got to making pumpkins. At first the pumpkins would immediately get destroyed, but later in development I adopted a health system of free health. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, bam! Smash into debris. Then for the player to actually hit the pumpkins, I made a state system with enums, and checked for player on pumpkin collision, and also made a smashing cooldown. If the player is in a smashing state, hasn't smashed someone already, smash the pumpkin. Then I made an object that automatically generates 25 pumpkins in the area it covers. This is a map based on the image resolution, which is 32 pixels, and the current object size. It's essentially covering the entire area. However, I made an accidental oversight in my code, making pumpkins spawn outside of the player's restricted area. I soon fixed it during the video's production. Afterwards, I wasted like 10 minutes trying to make pumpkins spawn at random intervals for some reason. After I ditched the idea, I made a timer and a score system which increases it to break more pumpkins, and add a font for a GUI. I also made a system of particles that appear when you hit pumpkins. Also made some music, and bam! An hour of our development finished in like a minute. Now, thinking of what we got now, I made the player break pumpkins faster, and as you get more points, you break them faster. I made a menu and a title and power-ups that pop out of pumpkins. You can get that make you go faster, make you break faster, or give you more time to break pumpkins. And that's about it. Other than that, well, actually, no. And then I made some sound effects for breaking pumpkins and collecting power-ups, and that's it. Link in the description, and see you later.